Right. What's up, y'all?
What up? What up?
It is another episode. Y'all, we got a lot to go through today because them games
playoff edition
was crazy. Right, y'all tap in because it's time.
Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming, I'm a landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a street.
Like hide my fat
God, dog.
It's huge.
That's a that thing cover her whole butt. I can't see nothing but her head.
So y'all can see we the whole championship playoff edition. You know, we just want to give a little preview. You know, just what y'all got to look forward to on Sunday. Because
I can't touch it.
It's huge.
Yeah, I can't touch it.
I've been kind of far away from it for a while, so you know, I just had to. You were close. I'm sure it pains you to touch that. So
no,
I had to go and touch the one from last year. That's the only thing I got.
You had it in the bed. You was crying with. I want you back here. Yeah, man. This is the first time you've been watching in a minute, ain't it? Oh no,
because I won it last year.
But then
the year before, the same team put me out. Yeah, they swept me though.
They swept you last time.
I'm talking about with a big broom, bro.
Big broom. He'll shoot
it. Yep.
Well, yeah. So let's get into this. What we starting out with?
All right, you already
leave me alone, Shaq. Leave me alone. He said, "Not too close, Scott. Not too close."
LOL.
Hey, Shaq, I ain't even touch it, bro. Like I ain't even. It's probably a shock me if I tell you. Nope.
Like that's what you could have had, but
nope.
Right, let's get into that top 10, y'all.
Well.
Playoff basketball.
What a weekend.
Bruh. What? Matter of fact, can we just get into the weekend? Can we just go ahead and get started?
We don't have no ham sandwiches?
Nah, man, it wasn't like, man, folks was locked in Sunday, bro. It was a few of them, but it wasn't enough for like a whole video. So, I mean, I think I could probably name them. It was like one where Gary like laid the ball up. It was a wide open fast break, and he laid it up, and it kind of hit under the rim, and he was by himself. So there was that one. It was two more, but it wasn't nothing. Barlow missed a dunk, and then it was like one more, but it wasn't nothing too crazy. Everybody was locked in Sunday, bro. This whole weekend, everybody was locked in.
I'm sure our producer probably pull out a ham sandwich.
Man, don't even start, bro. We ain't gotta do that this week.
I'm pretty sure. And what the ham sandwich? Here we go.
Bro,
You're never gonna live that
y'all
down.
really gotta let that go. And y'all are lucky week after week. I just forget because when we finish, I be ready to get up out of here.
But see, that's like, I think next season that's gonna be like our intro video to What the Ham Sandwich.
No.
Because that's
It should
that's
be.
you know, producer, you hear me? All right. Here we go. All right, it's been settled.
Was that
Three
really a
versus
ham
one.
sandwich moment? I was giving effort.
First.
I was effort. Now, okay, all right, whatever. All right, the weekend. Come on, Alicia. God, dog.
All right, so let's start with Saturday. We had the play-in game, Warriors versus Panthers.
Whew, boy. Pride goes before what?
Destruction?
That's the scripture in the Bible, ain't it?
It is actually.
Okay. This is why I don't talk a whole bunch of cash. Because as much as I love Champ, bruh, the Warriors brought it to him, bruh. Then you had the Jordan talk versus Mason. Now, I wasn't there, but I just heard that there was a lot of stuff Jordan said to Mason, and all of that stuff happened. I don't know exactly what was said, but I heard that, you know, Mason kind of sat back in the seat a little bit and got quiet, but his game spoke pretty loud against the Panthers. And no disrespect to the Panthers, I mean, great team. And you know, I'm not the one to throw out any excuses. I mean, and I'm saying this in respect of a player. Said was missed. He was super missed. Said is a tough player. Said, I mean, y'all saw his battles against Shad.
Mm-hmm.
Tough player, man. Like, and that presence was missed. It really was missed. And it's the first time that I've seen not Mason post up, but I've seen Mason making a point to post up a lot. And he played like the big man that he is against the Panthers. Like it was crazy, man. So just kudos to the Warriors, man. They took that, like they really took it. And I mean, you know, when you talk a lot of cash, a lot of junk, it hurts more when you lose. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that's why I try to stay even keel. You know. But Champ talked a whole lot. He talked a whole lot. And he my homeboy. You know what I'm saying? I love Champ. You know, love Champ as a coach. Love Champ as a person. You know what I'm saying? But man, you gotta back that talk up when you're talking it. You feel what I'm saying? You got to back that talk up. You know, so but kudos to both teams. I think they both fought hard. It's just I think the Warriors just came out better. Gotta point out Gary. I don't know what that man drunk before the game, but it was some Superman juice or some Black Panther
Some
something.
secret stuff.
I don't know what it is, but God, dog, Gary was killing. Like he couldn't miss nothing, man. So, like, kudos to him. You know, kudos to the Warriors for that dub. And Champ, as he said, losing definitely hurt. And that's what I was just saying, Champ. If you just chimed in, is like, when you talk big, man, you lose, and you lose is big too. It's bigger when you lose when you talk a lot. So but I mean, if that's who you are and that's your personality, I mean, talk your junk. But boy, when you can't back it up, it really hurts. It really hurts. But kudos to the Panthers for having a good season, good record. But them Warriors, man, good stuff.
Tay said we got to change his name till he won a championship.
And then the jokes come. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the jokes come.
Yeah. That's funny. All right. So I'm gonna say this, and this is not to take anything away from what the Warriors did. I'm gonna talk about that as well, but I'm gonna start with the Panthers. I will say, though I do feel they did not play to their best, I do feel like the Panthers experienced a series of unfortunate events.
Mm-hmm.
First one happened in the game prior when Ced went down.
Mm-hmm.
He was a big piece, and I think, people had their jokes about him earlier in the season.
I was one of them.
Yeah, you were. You were one of them.
Yeah.
And he was headlining What the Ham Sandwich for some weeks and all that kind of stuff like that. But I have to say, when it really mattered, especially when it came to towards the end stretch of the season,
it was the second half of the season. Ced was like
he bought into the role that they needed him for in terms of rebounding, playing the bigs, blocking shots, catching lobs, just doing that type. Like, he really bought into it, and I mean, it showed even in the game against Rashad.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think that really. So when they didn't have it, it just showed how much he was missed. Like, they needed, because again, Mason was definitely on one for sure.
Absolutely.
But he would have had to work a little bit harder to get some of those that he got. And he was also, because I mean, if you look at King too, like, King could only go to one or the other because they had oh man, what was going on? It was somebody else on the other side. But they kept switching him off. They kept switching King off.
Yeah.
And as soon as whichever one King wasn't on would score, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Barlow, thank you. I was like, I'm drawing a whole blank right now. Barlow, yeah. So King could only go to Barlow or Mason.
Yeah.
So, but I'm getting into what the Warriors did well. But the point that I'm making is Ced was missing, number one. Number two, Jordan got hurt. I don't know if you remember how the game started, but I want to say Jordan had like the first 9 out of their 12 or 12 out of 12. It was something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't necessarily say Jordan didn't back up his talk.
Yeah.
Because he went for it. Matter of fact, he went for their throat from tip.
So I wasn't saying that he wasn't backing up his talk. I was saying that his talk against Mason came in a different player to me. You understand what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with Jordan and his performance. Because I did see him like kind of, even in warm-ups, he was trying to get his ankle right. So, and I did get somewhat of a report afterwards that he did get injured.
Mm-hmm.
He was hurt.
And then and see, that's the thing about his injury. Jordan is an explosive player.
Mm-hmm.
He's an explosive player. He goes to the rim, all that kind of stuff like that. With him hurting his ankle, and I believe it was the ankle that was already injured, you took away one of his greatest weapons in the arguably most important game of the season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's just kind of like they experience. And then also, Sean wasn't hitting the shots he normally would hit. So it was a number of things. And then if that all of that wasn't enough, the team, for the first time that we've ever seen them, they seemed disjointed. Like, for the first time I saw them kind of going at each other. The bench morale, what it normally was. And then one of the players pointed out something too. And they're going in right now.
They are. I'm reading all the comments like, good gracious.
But one of the things also that took place, and they said that they hadn't faced that kind of adversity this season so far. And if you think about it, it's kind of true. The Panthers would come out, think about what they kind of did to y'all. They would come out, they'll punch somebody in the mouth, get this lead, and honestly just be in control of the game the rest of the way. And if they did have somebody come back, they may have made a run, but they never took the lead and regained control of the game. So this time it's kind of one of those situations where it's like they faced that adversity where not only did the other team come back, but they took control of the game and they just didn't respond well to it. So
right.
And then going over to the Warriors side, I mean, you definitely got to shout out the monster game Mason had.
Yep.
And I ain't even gonna hold you. He told me, like, he straight up told me, he was like, I didn't say much back that night, but I got something today. And I was like, oh, okay. And we did see it wasn't a whole lot of mid-range pull-ups. He was backing people down.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
He was, so there was definitely that. Barlow did Barlow things, the whole game.
Mr. Consistent.
Mr. Consistent.
Him and Q, but we'll talk about him later. But yeah.
Right. Gary shot out of his mind. I mean, again, not to say that he can't shoot. Gary actually is a shooter, but I don't think since he's been in the league, I've seen him hit that many threes.
I'm not gonna lie. With the Blazers, he was, but it wasn't.
I guarantee
he was like almost a primary scorer.
I guarantee you, we can go back.
Yeah.
And if we were to look at how many he hit that day,
man, listen,
I guarantee you he hadn't hit that many. When I say he was locked in,
yeah,
he was locked in.
And that's one of those things, like as a coach, and I'm speaking for with coach's hat on. Gary hadn't been doing that.
Tate. It's like Tate with the little side jab out of nowhere. He said, "Stop trying to take away from Mason and the Warriors win, champ." Golly, Tate.
But when that player hasn't done that all season, the same thing happened to us with the Panthers. It's not that CI can't hit shots. It's just like he hit 6 or 7 and wasn't missing. And then he won't get in this game and miss. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, where was that at when we played y'all?
Yeah.
But anyway, the thing is with Gary, it's just like, as a coach, you hadn't seen that all season. So it's kind of a shock. It hits you like, oh, shoot, man. Like, okay, how do I adjust to that? And how quick can I make an adjustment to that?
Mm-hmm.
But then you make an adjustment to that, and then you got Mason.
Mm-hmm.
You make an adjustment to that, and you got Omar.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? It's just like.
Who also, again, I got to shout out Omar because, people say their little things about him or whatever the case may be. But a lot of times you got to talk to people to really get to know like their mindset. Because that's another thing about him. He don't say much, but all people see is the things that he might say on the court, or there was an altercation with, him and Vaughn or whatever. Like people think that, but he actually, the show prior, I don't know if you remember this, we talked about it. We were like, when you have mismatches, you got to go at your mismatches.
Right.
And like, especially when it comes to the Warriors, having Barlow and Mason, a lot of times they have mismatches because, again, they don't have somebody for both.
Exactly.
And he told me, he was like, hey, I heard what y'all said last week. And he said, I literally told Barlow and Mason, hey, y'all be ready to get more touches. And that, if you look at the game, bro, he was feeding both of them the whole game. That's why he didn't even get off as much.
Mm-hmm.
He was feeding the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
So, definitely kudos to Omar for making that adjustment. Again, when you're that talented of a scorer and you're willing to make an adjustment to win, you see the result. Like, and they came out with the win. So definitely, shout out for him when it comes to that. So like I said, it's one of those things, man, where it's just kind of like, it was a good game. The Warriors, they played together. They played one of the most together games I've seen them play all season.
Right.
And we got the result we got. So
yeah, we did. And I know I'm looking at some of these things people are talking. It's like, at the end of the day, it is true. Like, it's a lot of us in Cancun. I can't afford it, so that's why I'm here. but I mean, it is what it is. But we're talking game by game, and like I said, they're saying that Champ said no excuses, but then gave an excuse about said. And my whole thing is, and that's for me, I do my best not to even try to give excuses, man. You're out there, you're out there with your people. It is what it is. You got a chance to win. And you go out there and you do what you can do. As a coach, you coach how you can coach to win a game. You know, no excuses, man. No excuses. I don't care. You know, it is what
Let me
it
ask you a
is.
question. Is there a difference in an excuse and a reason? I believe that there is.
It's a thin line.
It's a very thin line.
It's a
but
thin
there's
line.
a difference in an excuse and a reason.
So you saying said is a reason.
Can be argued.
Okay. That's all.
Now again, I'm not saying that it can be argued that if they have said, they would have won. That's not what I'm saying.
Exactly.
But what am I saying? What I'm saying is it valid that if they had said we now have to rehab this conversation, because this now really can go either way, because now we have two bigs versus two bigs.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Again, I'm not leaning one way or the other, but I can't erase that. Again, this is a credit to Sid and what he's been doing. I can't erase the fact that it's just like, you know, I can't erase the fact that, you know, there's something to talk about if he's there. And I'm not gonna sit here and say that that's an excuse. I will say there's it's a reason. Like if he was there, there's something to talk about. However, they lost. And it's not to say that the result wouldn't have been the same if Sid was not there. But it's at least something to talk about that he wasn't there, because he's there. It's like when Josh is not there for y'all.
Yeah, well, I ain't talking about it.
It makes it. I know you won't, but I'm just saying, bro. Like from an analyst chair, you have to talk about that.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's fine.
Like when Josh is not there for y'all, and we saw it Sunday, there were moments where people got by y'all, where people did this, that, and the third, but Josh was there to clean it up, and which is something y'all did not have against the Panthers, right? So it's, you know what I'm saying? There are reasons. Now Mason brought up a point. They didn't have Amari.
I just saw it.
So again, that's why I say something else that if they lost could be discussed, because that's 10 to 15 points, 18, maybe 20 on a crazy day like that they were missing as well. So, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway, all right. I think we gotta go to the next game because we stayed on this one. And y'all in here trying to fry champ over this excuses, y'all called it.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, at the end of the day, you said excuses and you said reasons. But I say reasons or results. That's how I live. You're going to have reasons or results. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, hey, you know, you got to overcome your reasons and get those results you want. And that's how I feel and operate. And just like when I lost to the Panthers, it is what it is. I don't care about not having Josh. Should have won. You get what I'm saying? Like we had a chance to win, should have won. So I don't even deal in that, man. You know, a champion doesn't deal with stuff like that, man. You know, you have a championship mentality, you don't deal with that. You know, you got to move on and keep going regardless of who's there. And that's how
that's fair. Next man up for sure.
Yep.
Next man up for sure. But all these, never mind, I ain't gonna say that. All right, let's go to this next game.
All right, so we had the first playoff game, Wolves versus Chargers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What you mean?
The only one we won.
Yeah, I was about to say you mean the one y'all won.
The one we won, yeah.
So
and we only won by 2, I think.
That was the one on
that's on
Saturday.
Yeah.
Tate was there the whole time that time, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a dog.
Yeah, I mean that's all I can really say about that one. Like it was just really, I'm not even gonna lie, the next one is the one I really want to talk about.
Yeah.
But this one, I mean, it was just a dog fight. I mean, y'all both was throwing haymakers. Y'all both were honestly playing good basketball. And
so let's do this. Let's just talk about all 3 of those games, and then let's talk about the 2 Blazers games.
Okay, so just put the series together.
Let's just put the series.
All right, so here's the thing. That second one, that first game on Sunday,
yeah,
the Chargers honestly did a phenomenal job of playing together.
Absolutely.
I feel like they came into that game, and honestly, I gotta shout out Jamon, bro.
Jamon was like that dude.
Listen,
like for real.
Listen, he went back to when it was Jamon and Nigel,
yes,
when they were the main two on that team.
Yes, sir.
He went back to like vintage Jamon, where he was like one of the options on the team.
And we ain't help leaving him in the corner.
Right, bro. Okay, I'm gonna get to that. So, but the Chargers did a great job playing together.
They did.
Like, with the absence of Bully for most of the game, they did a great job playing together. So And then y'all, the zone that y'all were in, like those corners. I'm gonna tell you what was happening. The two side wings kept overcommitting.
Yes.
They kept overcommitting,
Yes.
and every time they overcommitted, they found Jamon or whomever was in that corner. It was mainly Jamon. Which in my head, I'm like, bro, I know we in a zone, but he done hit 3.
If he's standing in the corner, Darius, you tell me, if he's standing in the corner and you're in that position, do you move?
No, I'm not moving.
Okay.
And I'm just going to, if something else happens out there, I'm going to fuss at the people whose zone it is that they're not covering. Exactly. I'm not moving because what y'all not about to do is fuss at me for letting him bust 3-4 threes back to back to back. And y'all going to be like, hey, man,
and you can't
get out there.
Jamon has a high release.
Mm-hmm.
You can't run over there and affect his shot. No. You know what I'm saying? And when he sees 1 or 2 go in, he's streaky, you know. So it is what it is, man. Like they did a great job that game. Like they really demolished us in that. And I ain't gonna lie, Coach Goon, he talked to me because they didn't have Bully. Mm-hmm. And he was like, man, I wanted to go back to man. I felt like he wasn't listening to me. And you know what I'm saying? I was just like, I try to give a mix of stuff like that. And, you know, I'm not going to lie. I just kind of was like, man, the zone has been working. And we kind of started coming back and stuff. But at the end of the day, man, it was just too many open corner shots.
And then also, too, I ain't going to lie, we was kind of laughing over in the thing because it was like y'all were like down, like y'all look like y'all had some hope to kind of fight back.
Yeah.
And we were literally talking about it. We were like, me and King on commentary, we were like, hey, it looks good. It looks good. Like it looked like the Wolverines are starting to pull it together. It looks like they're starting to come back, whatever. And walks Bully. And we were like, oh.
Yeah. When soon as Bully walked in, I was like, because we were doing a little bit of switching from zone to man. We were doing that. And then when Bully walked in, Tate, we got to go in zone because people, bro, you like one of the hardest guards to guard in the daggone league, bro. Like, let's be real. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, when he walked in, I was like, okay, we're going to have to, when he comes in the game, we have to primarily go zone because nobody can stay in front of, and then once he gets a little bit, he gets you on his side. Once Tate gets you on his side, it's over with.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's over with. It's just it's just crazy.
That whole moment was funny. It was just like we had to turn the cameras off. We was like, yeah, that might have been. It's like be around. I mean, not the camera. We had to turn the mic on because it was like, yeah, the Wolves coming back. I think we might get a game down the stretch. Then he comes jogging in. We're like, ew.
So
maybe not. Maybe not.
But I will say though, like he wasn't the reason for their win that game per se, because they actually came without him. They had a mindset, you know what I'm saying? And I think we saw that they didn't have Bully, and I think we kind of was like, okay, we got this in the bag. Mm-hmm. Bully ain't here. I think we had that kind of attitude, and we didn't take it like, hey, Bully ain't here. We need to go ahead and get up and do this, you know what I'm saying, and win this first game. So
one thing I can say about this season, I mean, this series too, is that the Chargers have shown the depth that they have too.
I'm telling you.
Because I don't know if you remember it. I'm sure you remember it. In the first game, Shaq sat the whole fourth quarter.
He did.
And I was literally sitting here like, bro.
He had 5 fouls.
But the whole fourth?
But what happened is they made an adjustment and put Bully on Shad. And Bully was fronting Shad, and Bully is an athlete. So basically, if it was working, why if it's not broke, why try to fix it?
They lost though.
Say what?
They lost though.
I understand that, but I think they saw something in that. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I guess I can go for it. I guess in my mind, if I'm coaching, if we're talking about, if it was about foul prevention, then I'm pulling him out in the third when he got the fifth one, and I'm putting him back in the fourth. But to let him play the rest of the third and then sit him the whole fourth, that was a little questionable to me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. They but I will say this also though. Shaq showed them the next two games. Why Absolutely. Why I bet y'all don't leave me on this bench again.
Nah. But Shaq, see, this is the thing about Shaq. He ain't gonna whine. He ain't gonna complain.
Nah, facts.
He's gonna come back and do better.
Mm-hmm.
Case in point, 1v1. Who was it that stepped over him? Wasn't it Amari?
Amari, yep.
It was over with after that.
He didn't say nothing.
He didn't say nothing.
He didn't say a word.
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
it was
dang,
just
bro,
like,
that's what we doing. He didn't say nothing.
He didn't say nothing. And I was like, oh, okay. And he kind of put his head in his chest. I was like, uh-oh. You know what I'm saying?
So Tate said, yeah, they definitely saw something. Okay, I got you.
See?
Okay, that's cool.
See what I'm
yeah,
saying?
This is why I asked these questions, because I'm like,
I know what they would do. This is what I'm trying to tell you, Darius. Like, I knew what they were doing.
I get the logic behind it. It's just for me, it was just kind of, I don't know. Again. But
and on to the third game, talking about the third game. And I just felt like I said, that second game, I felt like we was flat, came out flat. We was kind of like bullies not there. But the third game, I do believe that we came out and we played a good game. They played a good game. It was a 2-point game.
Mm-hmm.
It was almost like the first game, because the first game was a 2-point game. It was in our favor. It was just I had a conversation with Corey, and I was like, dude, it was a boxing match. We'll land a nice punch. Y'all will land a nice punch. Y'all just landed the last punch.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And it was one of them things, man. Like I think the effort of the team, of my team in general, you know what I'm saying, it was there. But I do think that the Chargers just had a little bit more effort in them. The players like Rock that was grabbing those rebounds, even Tate, a lot of times that was grabbing those extra rebounds, offensive rebounds, and getting the putbacks and stuff like that. I think that really, really, really hurt us, those offensive rebounds. And that's just a heart thing, and that's just a hustle thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think we got out hustled in a lot of those moments. And the last thing I'm gonna say is free throws can win and lose you a game.
Boy.
Okay, so and trust me, because I had a long conversation, not a long conversation, but I had a conversation with Josh, and I told him, I said, dude, you had a great game, you know, and don't hold your head down. You know, I know you missed the free throws. I know you think that it's. No,
TJ, you don't have to retire. I can bring you in as a guest for a few minutes, bro.
But I was telling Josh, like, I know you feel a certain way about missing the free throws, and you feel like you let the team down. I said, I understand that. I said, but you also was the reason in the end of the game why we were still there, because Josh was going off at the end of that game. You know what I'm saying? So, but free throws is just a fundamental thing. And it wasn't only that Josh that missed the free throws. It was a couple of other players that missed free throws as well. So, I mean, it is what it is, man. And kudos to the Chargers. Kudos to Coach Corey. Kudos to Coach Jordan. I'm not going to sit here and make no excuses. We lost. They took it from us. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was only 2 points, it was 2 points too much. Mm-hmm. And that's why I can't even touch the trophy. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
not the noise.
You know what I'm saying? So, kudos to those guys, man. Great job.
One thing that also hurt y'all in game 2. Don't get me wrong, it was fun to see Rashad go crazy from behind the 3-point line. It was fun, and honestly, it was smart knowing you had 2 games to play.
Yeah,
he wasn't going to be able to bang and do all that all day long,
right?
Like with having 2 games to play. That but I will say this also. That 3-point barrage kind of iced everybody else out. And so by the time that cooled off, nobody else had any offense. Josh wasn't getting consistent buckets that game. Only buckets he was not on his own. Only buckets he was getting was like a tip back in or something like that. Dez wasn't hitting. So really the only person that could find consistent offense that game was Rashad. And so that matched with the defense that they was putting on everybody else. That's why y'all lost that second game. And then, like you said, the third one, what happened?
I'm just laughing at
they're down there tripping. They said at least he can still make us burgers. That's hilarious, man.
Funny, that's funny. And look, I'm hurt. I'm hurt by our loss, but it ain't killing me. I ain't talking no junk. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't talking all that cash. But I appreciate the shout out, man.
One, that's hilarious. He said I would personally like to file a tampering complaint against DJ. He bought liquor for at least 4 Panthers the day before the play. Y'all folks should have said, dude, I got a game tomorrow. DJ was setting y'all up. He didn't want to play y'all. But yeah, it definitely it was a great series. I agree with Tate. Josh went crazy that series. And I think that's the thing that even hurt me about him missing those free throws at the end of the game.
I'm telling you.
Because Josh had like a Herculean effort, as they would call it. Like coming down. I mean, that dude was hitting step back fadeaways. I was like, bro, man. Josh is locked in, bro.
Free throws can make you break.
Them free throws, man. And y'all lost by 2, and y'all missed at least 5 or 6 down the stretch.
Well, he missed 5, but it was Dez missed some. I think Shad missed some. Like every.
But when you miss
them matters too.
And he missed them ones that were like, because they were fouling him. Like he was going, he was being aggressive, and he was getting to the hole, but he wasn't finishing them. But he was getting fouled, so it was like them the ones that you needed.
And not only him, and I don't want to get too much because Josh, if you're watching this, bro, you have
this is not a knock on Josh.
You had a phenomenal game.
We have to analyze
that is not. It's not a knock on Josh. It's not even a knock on my team because I believe my team fought. You get what I'm saying? But it's those moments when you miss the free throw that could have put you up, right? The whole team was like, you know what I'm saying? You had a God. You know what I'm saying? If we could just hit a free throw type moments, and it really puts a damper on the team. And to point out, I think I forgot what charge I was talking to, but they said they've been the ones missing those during the regular season at the end of the game. Mm-hmm. So they understand how that feels, but they didn't miss them. They didn't miss them like this on this, because when they got fouled, they got the points from that. So it was just that makes a big difference, man. So,
well, I mean, hey, like you said, that was a great series, to be honest. Championship rematch did not disappoint.
No,
I mean, the whole series was great. Bully did what he did all series long, forced the defense to make changes.
Yeah,
and I mean, like you said, you got Rock rim running, and I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Rock is a championship piece.
Yes.
When you talk about players that matter, and we ain't talking about now era of NBA. We're going back to the era where people were stars in their roles. Mm-hmm. Now everybody just does the same thing.
Right.
But when people were stars in their roles, you had to have this type of player on your team to win a championship. Like they literally went and got you to win a championship.
Absolutely.
Boston went and got Posey.
Right.
To play defense and shoot
three. You taking it back.
Yeah, man. Like, come on now. I know my basketball, bro. Come on. Like when Miami, when they won the championship in 2006, they went and got Gary Payton. They went and got, again, Posey. They went and got, you know what I'm saying? They went and got these people that were stars in their roles, used to be stars, but now because they were veterans and all that, they were like, I'm cool playing my role and being a star in my role.
Exactly.
And they won a championship.
Exactly.
Rick Fox, star in his role. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
that was one of my favorite players, bro.
Yeah, because, bro.
Rick Fox. Dennis Rodman,
star in his role.
Yep.
Aggravate people, get rebounds, play defense.
Don't forget about Robert Horry. I just need you to hit a big shot when you called on. That's it. That man read newspaper all game and just go to the corner at the end.
Mm-hmm.
And he got 7 rings. Does that make him better than Jordan? I ain't even gonna start that.
Come on, Sky. Don't start that. You about to light the chat up for a whole another reason. Like, don't do that.
Eddie House. Oh man.
Oh yeah, Eddie House.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. Like these people were stars in their role. And so when a GM was trying to put a championship team together, it was like, I need to go get that piece because I know he's going to bring this to the team. Mm-hmm. And Rock is one of those type of players where it's just like, if you're drafting, you like, oh, I need a player like him. Yep. If you watch this season this year, I need a player like him. He's going to rebound. He's going to defend. He's going to hustle. He's going to catch lobs. He's going to and he's going to be a star in that role.
Right.
Honestly, I don't think there's a better person in that role this year, just in the role that Rock is playing. Next up, I would say DRC maybe. I would say DRC maybe would have been the next person up that I would say stars in that role as well, doing what the team needs, whatever's called upon. But bro, like, definitely shout out to Rock too, because again, that's a championship winning piece. Yes. Like you got to have that. I mean, the rebounds that he got against y'all, and again, you jumping against Josh, who when he jumps, his elbow is above the rim pretty much every time. Like
his box out skills, man. Like I noticed a lot of times, like he made sure he got in front of Josh and boxed him out. Like he had an assignment and he won his assignment. You know, that's the way I see it. Yeah, and we're finished talking about the Panthers and Warriors, by the way. I don't know why they still.
Yeah, they're still like going in. Panthers and Warriors.
I'm done with that. So, yep, over. Exactly, over. So,
but all right. So yeah, that's pretty much that game. So we're gonna move to the next series.
Next series is Warriors and Blazers.
Mhm.
So first thing I will say about that, the series got altered again by an injury.
Yeah,
because the first game that the Blazers played against
the
Warriors, they did not have Omar, and it was a blowout. And it's just kind of one of those things where it's just like Omar provided so much against the Panthers.
Was it the first game or the second game?
First one was a blowout. They only played 2.
Oh yeah, because Omar actually he rolled his ankle or something.
Yeah, he hurt his ankle.
That's
right. He hurt his ankle in the play-in game. Yeah, he hurt his ankle in the play-in game. Now they say everyone from the Panthers on the trading block. That's crazy. Anyway, so that honestly was very big because Omar, especially the way he played in the play-in, he did a lot of facilitating and hitting people in their spots and all that kind of stuff like that. So it's kind of one of those things where they needed him, to be honest.
Yeah.
You down Mari and you don't have Omar, like
I hate that, man.
Like those are some big blows, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, you know, and Mason said it, but you know, it's kind of one of those things where it's just like then you didn't have him in the second game. I mean, I'm sorry, not that you didn't have him. He wasn't healthy in the second game, which also kudos to him because he actually still was scoring.
He played
and he couldn't.
But you can tell.
Yeah, you can tell he couldn't go.
Just like Jordan, you can tell Jordan just wasn't him in that Panthers game. So
yeah, he couldn't go. But it's kind of one of those things where here yet again, reasons versus excuses. I don't believe that that's an excuse. But you can't tell me that not having a healthy Omar doesn't contribute to the result that it was.
I get it.
Because again, I'm not here to say that, oh man, they had a healthy Omar, they beat the Blazers. It's not what I'm saying. Yeah. But what I am saying is we definitely get more of a game than that first game was if Omar is healthy. And that second game, honestly, we can't just act like that second game was just a runaway.
It wasn't.
It wasn't.
Nah, like the Warriors actually, like they were in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I mean. Like, I do think teams, some teams actually they play a little bit better when they're under that pressure. You get what I'm saying? Like when they're under that pressure where a star player is hurting, it's like everybody steps up. And that's what I believe in. Mm-hmm. That's what I believe you can do as a team, even if your star player is hurt. Yes, it makes a difference. All of that matters. But at the end of the day, I believe if you gather as a team and you come together, you can still get a win. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I'm saying. Like, I'm not trying to knock anything, you know. What I'm saying for me, I never say anything about that. I'll let you guys say it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you was missing such and such. So what? For me, it's so what? It is what it is. Next man up. You know what I'm saying? That's what the Pittsburgh Steelers do in football, and that's how I feel about it in basketball. You know, but at the same time, in talking about another team, because that's not my team. You know, I can, as an analyst, say it makes a difference. It does make a difference. You know, but I do think the Warriors did step up. They did the best that they could do against a loaded Blazers team, man. I mean, it's a loaded team.
And I was about to say that's another team. When you talk about depth, it's like, you know, you playing and it's just like, oh man, we in it. And then Sean walks over to the table and it's like, he ain't been in the game the whole time. Like,
yeah,
crap. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like they have a deep team because, you know, you pull Sean out, you still got to deal with Kel. You still got to deal with Lance. Like, they have no shortage of guard play.
And Gino.
Oh, I said guard play. I hadn't even got there yet. Then, you know, on the other side of things, you still got, and another one, you still got to deal with DJ. because proud of you, by the way, DJ. He's actually attempted to be more offensive this year, which again, I'm like, bro, what? He says he does it because he wants to create room for everybody else. But I ain't even gonna lie to you. It's also one of the things where, wait, what? Why? What's happening?
What happened?
Oh, never mind. I know what's going on. Never mind, Juan. Carry on, Juan. Never mind. I know what's going on. But yeah, like DJ is actually one of those players where he can actually score, and he's quick, bro. His speed with the ball.
Did you hear what I was calling him?
Mm-mm.
I was calling him 4-3.
Oh, rightfully so.
On purpose, because the dude just like, I mean, he's just like a little flash. He's just gone, man.
Yep. So that's another thing when it comes to the guards, and then you start going, down low into the wings and all that kind of stuff like that. Gino is Gino, like one of the smoothest games in the league, one of the most reliable players.
And you know what? He don't say nothing, man.
He's gonna hoop.
He don't say. When I say he says nothing, now Sean don't say his piece. You know what I'm saying? But Gino I was just watching Gino. I'm like, bro, you like the quietest good baller like I've ever seen, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like you just don't say nothing. And he just does what
they said stop boosting DJ head up before you take more than 6 shots next game. No, DJ's cerebral. He know. I will give him that. He knows what he's doing.
I said it on an earlier show. He knows his role.
Mm-hmm.
He knows what he's supposed to do, and he goes down the court. I done seen that man have a wide open layup and pass it. Because he knows his role. He's a defensive menace, and he scores when needed.
When needed, yeah.
But he knows who he has around him. So, I mean, dude, if you got those caliber players around you, like, yeah, I'm gonna pass to him as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's a smart move.
And then Mr. Reliable himself on the team,
bruh.
The glue.
Listen to me.
The glue, the X Factor, and every other name you want to give him.
The Savages are crying in the car. You hear me? Why in the ham? That's a matter of fact. That's gonna be the headline. What the ham sandwich? Why would you let that man go?
Yeah.
Q is one of the most consistent people, and he's another one. He just works hard, and he can score down low, and you can't leave him open. I think he missed in those 2 games. He might have missed 3 shots.
He might have missed 3.
He might have missed 3 shots, man.
He might have missed 3.
So after talking about all the quote unquote stars, your Sean's, your Kells, your Genos, your every.
Hey, but you know what's crazy though? If you look at every Let's Hoop episode, I think you're gonna see Sean, not Sean, you're gonna see Quinn's name on the ticker probably the most all season. Quietly, the most all season.
It's crazy, man. Like, and he plays good basketball. Don't say much. Matter of fact, he'll guard the bigs and be a pest with them, push them out of the paint. He's strong. That's why I gave him that name a long time ago, Zebo, because he's a solid player, man. And kudos to him, man. I can't say enough. And we should have been talking about him as a 6 man. Should have been talking about him. James, I love you, bro, but
Quinn in the race for sure.
Quinn
in the race, and
he probably leading the race, bro. As much as I love James,
well, look, it's not a playoff award.
It's not, but Quinn, he's been consistent all
season,
though. So I'm just saying.
Okay, so TJ said we didn't let him go. There was problems on the team, and he made the best move and has to leave.
Yeah.
Okay.
I understand, TJ. TJ.
That's fair.
But for me, TJ,
bro, we're not talking about awards just yet. Relax. We're gonna talk about that. They about to start putting names in there.
For me, TJ, though,
they said Quinn. Okay, so they said Quinn is a starter.
Who said that?
DJ just said that.
Quinn has not been starting every game, bro.
I don't know. They made the same argument about Tarver last year. They said Tarver was a starter, but he didn't start every game.
Quinn, I think Quinn has started some games, but for the most part, Quinn's been off. From what I maybe I need to get some glasses or something because from what I've seen.
And look, Backus Report just said the same. They said they got to get Quinn a free LA Fitness membership.
For real.
And also Backus said that Quinn starts. And that's Backus Report. So I'm inclined to.
And he said he's a starter. I thought he came off the bench.
Okay, he said he's not the sixth man. I don't know why I thought Quinn was coming off the bench.
I thought he was coming off the bench, man, because I know at the beginning of the season, it kind of seemed like he wasn't playing as much. You get what I'm saying? And they started inserting him more.
Well, especially since Tristan went out, too.
That, you know what? That's probably.
Since Tristan went out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guess we can rewind that whole 2 minutes back, 2 or 3 minutes back. But Quinn, you doing your thing this season,
bro.
Bro. Again, I'm not surprised. I remember when he was on the Savages, and that was the year they didn't have a coach, so I had to help coach that team a lot that year. And I got a few coaching wins on my belt off of Quinn's efforts. So, yeah, I'm not surprised at all. But yeah, it was a good series though between the Warriors and the Blazers.
Second game was
the second game. Well, okay, yeah.
The first, and then see, and this is the thing that I. And we're probably gonna end up changing it. But this is the thing I loved about the play-in. You know, you don't want to be in the play-in because you got to play. You get what I'm saying? Like, it kind of puts you at a disadvantage to be in that spot. And we kind of want to keep that. Stay tuned for what we're gonna do. But we kind of want to keep that same type of energy, if you get what I'm saying, going forth. But we may be making some playoff changes and play-in changes and all of that stuff.
Going forward.
So yeah, forward.
Going forth. Okay, Scott.
But yeah. What did he say? Why would I go to the team? Oh. Oh my God. He said Gino been late more than Quinn.
So Gino the sixth man.
That's why he the sixth man. That's funny, man. That's funny.
Oh man. All right, y'all.
But great weekend, man. Great weekend.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Appreciate everybody. Hey, and y'all kudos to the crowd, to the people. Everybody showed out
both days, man.
Man, y'all bought all kind of food. You know what I'm saying? And every time y'all buy food and stuff, it's supporting us.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you what was funny on what was it, Saturday though. We ain't had hot food. When I tell you Zaxby's made so much money off this gym.
And look, guys, we really sincerely apologize for that, but I'm not gonna let y'all pester my wife back there by herself, trying to give all of y'all food. It wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? And maybe we'll try to do a little bit better staff wise on that day if we have it like this again. It's just we didn't have the staff for it, you know. And y'all, you know, I got to hear about it when I get home. I ain't trying to hear it. You know, she light skinned. I'm trying to tell y'all they different.
Oh, so, don't do Ariel like that. Wow, man, don't do it like that.
But yeah, nah, she I didn't want to put her through that. But Sunday, you guys.
Hey, they said shout out Coach Darius, only coach to win a game with 4 players. Max, because I put them in that box zone and we executed.
Yeah, that's true.
We sure did.
That's true. So, but yeah, what we talking about next? We talking about this right here.
Well, I think we well, Alicia, where are we? That's the one that keep us on track. I don't know. You know, we don't know. We just get on here and talk.
Life moment.
Oh, we got a life moment. So we got a commercial break, then we go into a life moment. Are we just going right to the life moment? What are we doing?
Up to you.
I mean, we can just talk because I mean, I already got
preacher. Go ahead,
preacher. Ooh, I am not a preacher. I'm a teacher. I teach. I don't preach. You'll never get a hoop and holler out of me. Anyway,
all right, Bishop.
You just went from bad to worse, bro. Like you just really went from bad to worse.
You know I'm trolling, bro. I'm trolling.
Boo. Anyway, all right. So live moment for today. So I will say, you know, in my family, and I've just seen in a lot of families, definitely prayers up. I've seen on Instagram a lot too. A lot of guys have been posting about a lot of deaths that's been happening around them. I think Juan, prayers to you, your family. You know, I think Rock posted about somebody, like, you know what I'm saying? Like everybody, a lot of people have been posting about deaths. And it just got me to thinking about the fact that, you know, when you get to that point, you know, we all got to go unless, you know, God decides he wants to come back first. We all got to go to that point of death. And when you get to that point, it is final. That's it. And if you look at a tombstone, under the name, you got the day you were born, you got the day that you left, but it's a dash in the middle. And it just got me to thinking about, you know, just all of us as men, as brothers, women that are watching, what are we doing with our dash? There will come a time where someone will stand over all of us and speak about our lives. What are they going to say? What are they going to say your legacy was that you left on this earth? What are they going to say that you were remembered for? Everything that you do every day that you are living, that is what is telling that story. That something that I experienced, this was a couple years ago. It was going to a funeral for someone and people were struggling to find good things to say about them. And that was such a tragedy to me because it was just like, there's nothing that person can do about it now.
That's crazy.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing that person can do about it now. But we all, as we're living, we're breathing, we all watching the show, we whatever, we live in life every single day, and we have the ability to control the narrative of what people will say about us when we get to that point through our character and the way that we move. I say this all the time. A lot of times your name travels in rooms that you'll never step in. What are people saying about you when your name travels? You know, these are things, you know, that transcends basketball. These are things that transcends, you know, the recreation and the fun. But it's just like, as a man, how do people see you? How do people address you? You know, how do you go about whatever it is you're pursuing in life? How do you go about it? And when it's all said and done, what will people say that you did with your dash in the middle? Will they say that you were a good person? Will they say that you cared about people? Will they say, I'll use Mason as an example, because this is my own personal encounter with him, so I can use this. If I had to stand over him, this is one thing that I could say. The night that I found out I lost my cousin was the night that we had to do the commercial shoot here. And mind you, you know, in our roles, you know, we like to give to these guys. We like to be a highlight. We like to, you know, be a bright point, be there for them, whatever the case may be. But that was a moment that I needed somebody to be there for me in that moment, because it was just like, that was my close cousin. Like, we grew up together. How am I going to get through this night? Like, I have no idea. Like, because I have nothing for nobody right now. But he literally didn't even know it. But just because of being who he is, he came in, had a smile on his face, was joking, was being funny, you know, just his normal self. And as a result, it helped lift my night and get me through what I needed to get through. And so if I had to speak that back, I could speak on the fact of, I knew him as someone that brought light and energy into a room, had a smile on his face, and was going to make people laugh. You understand? And so it can be said that's something he did with his dash. That's my question to everybody watching this tonight. What are you doing with your dash to be a light in the world around you? That's something that, and you know, if you say you're a believer in God, a believer in Christ, that's something that we are all called to be a light in this dark world. Because I think we can all agree the world is pretty dark and pretty messed up. Like, we see it all over social media all the time. So it's just like, what are we doing to be a light in our immediate vicinity, in our immediate, you know, social circle, or whatever the case may be? That is the thing that will transcend you, not just now, but even going over into eternity. Like, what you do with that dash determines what happens in eternity. So yeah, that's just my challenge to everybody tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, make sure you maximize. And then the thing is, here's the craziest part about it. You have no idea when that dash will end and when that end date will be. You have no idea. So you don't know how much time you have to do what you need to do with your dash. You know, you could have 2 weeks, you could have 2 years, you could have 20 years. You don't know. But you have to live every day as if I'm maximizing this day. I'm loving the people that are around me, because you don't know how long you're going to have them either. I'm loving the people around me. Where I have the option to say, I'm not going to do this today. I'm going to hold it off for tomorrow. Tomorrow's not promised. Do it today. Like, what you do with your dash, that's what's going to matter. So, yeah, that's all I got for today. If you want to chime in.
That's good stuff, man. Scripture says life is but a what? A vapor. Y'all know how fast vapors leave. You know, you can see people vaping when they smoke. They blow that vape out and it leaves. We think we have so much time, but we don't. So, just to piggyback off of what you were saying, like procrastination is a killer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a killer. It's some things in you guys that you guys have dreamed of. You guys have had dreams that you're killing it with your procrastination. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what it is. If you procrastinate on it, it may never come true. Because as he was saying, you might have 5 minutes, you might have 5 seconds, you might have 20 years, you may have 40 years. But don't let your procrastination kill your dash and that dream in that dash. You know, hey, go after what your goals were. Go after what you sought to do or sought to be. You know, sometimes even me as a business owner, and I talked to you about this for a long time. I was like, man, I gotta figure out how to get out of here.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is, man, sometimes you gotta jump in the ocean and learn how to swim.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do that sometimes. And it's a hard thing because you're scared of the water.
Mm-hmm.
You're scared you may drown. But I promise you guys, if you jump in that ocean, and that ocean can be your dream, if you jump in that dream and don't procrastinate over it, I promise y'all, you're going to do yourself a favor, because you don't want to, even on your deathbed, say, I wish I would have.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to do that.
And honestly, that pain comes before deathbed, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, so, and this is the last thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to throw it to you, Alicia. There are two kinds of pain that you will experience no matter what when it comes to going after your dreams or attacking that difficult thing. There's two kinds of pains that you will experience no matter what. Number one, it's the pain of, this is hard, this hurts.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting rejected, but I'm having to fight through it. Like, there's that pain, right? Number two, it's the pain of, you look 5 years down the road, I didn't try,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do it, I'm this age, life has passed me by, I'm this, I'm that, and then that's a whole different type of pain. So you have to ask yourself, which pain would you rather feel?
Exactly.
Would you rather feel the pain of fighting through it, going through it, maximizing your dash, taking your hits, bouncing back, you know, all the above, or the pain of, I was never even in the game at all because I didn't even try, and now here I am, this age, and
not even able.
Not even able. Yeah.
Because you wasted a lot of time in that dash, and that dash is short.
Mm-hmm.
The dash it's not a long dash. It's a very short dash.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, Alicia, I'm leave you with the final thought on the life moment. And yeah.
This is so crazy because I literally just watched a movie on Netflix. It just came out this year called The Lifeless.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it's this older lady. She passes away, and the youngest daughter is like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get her company. And she's kind of upset at first when she finds out that she doesn't. But her mom left her these videos saying, hey, I was going through some things and I found a list that you made when you were 13. And it was a life list of things that the daughter wanted to accomplish. Mm-hmm. And her mom's like, the reason I didn't give you the company is because I want you to live your life. So I want you to accomplish everything that's on this list. And it kind of just brought me back to myself. You know how we have like these big dreams when we're younger. And then as life happens, maybe you grow up, get married, have kids. Now your life is focused on your husband or wife. Now your life is focused on your kids. Mm-hmm. So you kind of put yourself on the back burner. So the daughter's basically going through like trying to complete everything on this list within like, I guess by Christmas or New Year's or whatever. So it just kind of made me think what was on my life list that I either put on the back burner because I didn't think I was good enough. I didn't think I could do it. Oh, everybody else is already doing this, so mine might not be as special. It's like, go back to that. Go back to what you were passionate about, because there's room for everybody.
Yeah.
When you think of a library, there is 1,000,000,000,000 trillion books out here all about the same thing, but someone was bold enough to be about what they really wanted.
Yep.
That's good.
And that childlike thing, man, like when we were kids, our dreams were so big.
Mm-hmm. They were big.
And why do we lose that as we get older?
Because as we get older, we are introduced to something called reality.
Yeah.
And your reality is often based on your perception and what you see around you.
Absolutely.
And that's what shapes what your, so if all you've ever seen is we haven't had enough money, then your perception is we just don't have enough money. And guess what? So you start putting it together. To get to my dream, I need this kind of money. I don't have that. Now my dream seems so far out of reach.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So
and then you knock that down to something that's just easier to get to.
Exactly. Something that you can reach
instead of fighting to
instead
get
of
there.
aiming high. Exactly. And so, because when you're kids, bro, you're limitless. You think you can fly when you're a kid. Like you think you got superpowers when you're a kid. Like, but as you get older and you start getting introduced to reality, and your mind, is developing and all this kind of stuff like that. It's just like, oh, okay. And so that's why they talk about that childlike innocence once it's gone, and it's just like everything shifts. But look, that's a whole nother rabbit hole that we can go down. Also, appreciate the love. I love y'all, man. So this stuff come from the heart, man. I want to help y'all. We want to help y'all. So appreciate the love for sure.
Yep.
All right, Alicia. This is good. I could talk about this some more, man. This is good. But anyway, I know they want to get back to basketball. So
so before we get into the championship game, we actually got a little video for y'all.
Oh yeah, Trailer. Championship. It's going down on Sunday.
Oh yeah,
man. Also, shout out Stefan. His comment, that's an insider between me and him. So, backstory on the championship video. He has been actually kind of recording stuff throughout the season while he's been getting the second camera shot.
What's that called? B-roll?
B-roll. He's been getting some B-roll, while he was doing the second camera shot. And he was like, so he just sent me all the footage. And he was like, I don't know what you gonna do with this or whatever. He was like, but you never miss, so you get it right every time. I'm like, bro, I guess we'll see. So I appreciate that, Stefan. We a team, bro. It took your footage and my editing, bro. So
shout out to Bae.
Oh yeah, that's her babe, by the way. So shout out to her babe. My boy, Stefan, and that's another thing too. Y'all, he's great with photography and anything else. So if y'all ever want to hit him up, y'all see him at the games and stuff like that. So he's great with that kind of stuff. So anyway, all right. So
staff,
why y'all get me in on the editing? Lance, we supposed to do that, bro. And also those of y'all that are asking for it, yes, I was holding it to premiere it tonight on this episode, but I will release it so everybody can post it and all that. So but yeah, man, it's gonna be this game Sunday gonna be ooh-wee, boy. I guess we gotta just he said Herbe, my boy is crazy. Yeah, that's my dog, man. Yeah, Lance, that's my dog. But anyway, so are we just who you got in this? Or are we talking about? Are we analyzing this as well?
I ain't analyzing that. We done see these boys. We done see these boys. We done see these boys making. I ain't salty. I don't need. It's nothing to analyze. We done seen it. You know what I'm saying? These two teams, they deserve to be in the championship game.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Ain't nothing to analyze. It's just these are two championship caliber teams, and it's gonna be on and popping. It is what it is. So that's why I wore the shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, another brand new one that you came in with that ain't bring nothing for nobody else. But
our staff gonna have them on Sunday.
That's fire.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have them on Sunday. So
dog, DJ, slow down.
Matter of fact, we ain't talking about no awards, man. We talk about this game. Let's talk about this
We
game.
gonna get there, bro.
Good Lord.
Hey.
I mean, the most important award is what? To me, anyway. I can't even touch it. I'm getting shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, you can't have me. That's the most important award right there. You know what I'm saying? So, DJ, I heard you make some comments about, worrying about focusing on the wrong thing. You need to be focused on that right there. Them awards.
Oh, he did say that.
Yeah.
Well, he was talking about the team. He said, don't focus on the team. Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah, but focus on this. You know what I'm saying? So, who y'all got? I'm tell y'all who I'm going with.
Who you going
I ain't even gonna be analytical, man. I'm just gonna go just cause the list say number 1 versus number 2. I'm just gonna go with number 1 because I don't know who gonna win this thing. So
that's real lame. Because you don't know who gonna win, you gonna just go with the list.
Man, this can go either way, man.
I mean, you're not wrong. It really
That's what
can.
I'm saying. It can go.
You're not wrong. It really can
go
go either way.
It can go either way.
I'm gonna say this. I do not see now, provided this is with both teams fully loaded. Okay, both teams fully loaded. I don't see the Chargers losing 2 back-to-back championships because they lost to y'all last year. I don't see them getting all the way back here this year and losing again. Fully loaded, both teams. Yeah. And I'm going to tell you where I think they're going to have trouble. Where I think, because you said you're not going to analyze, I'm going to analyze. And honestly, I hope the Blazers hear this and they come up with a game plan because they're going to have to.
Mm-hmm.
Size is going to be a problem. You got to deal with Shaq. You got to deal with Rock. Now we talking about things like rebounding and all this type of stuff. So you got to deal with Shaq, you got to deal with Rock, and you also have to add Tate to that mix because he plays in the post.
He does.
So you got to add Tate. So that's 3 big things you got to deal with. So here yet again, I think if there was an Achilles heel, I would say it's the size thing. Because again, Gino can only guard one, Quinn can only guard the other one, but then you still got a third you got to worry about. Somebody else is gonna have to step up.
You don't think Sean can because Sean is not a small guard.
Sean is not small. I'm not saying okay. You said you're basing it off of what you've seen this season, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many people have you seen stop Tate? All season?
No. I ain't seen nobody stop Tate.
So let's just say Gino goes Rock and Shaq and Quinn goes Shaq. How many people have you seen stop Tate?
I ain't seen anybody stop Tate.
So that's all I'm saying.
Let me ask you this: how many people you seen stop Sean?
Big thing. Seriously, one. I can't stand you. You know what I meant. You know what I meant. I'm not. I was finna go back. I'm not even finna. I'm not.
But I was. How many people have you seen stop Sean?
One.
Who?
And he didn't stop him, but him and Jordan went at it.
Him and Jordan went at it. Yes. But that was an offensive go at it, right?
Yeah, I mean, Sean is another one of those players where he's gonna figure it out offensively. But again, what I'm saying is, hold on, I can't with y'all. I cannot with y'all. They said Tate be stopping Tate sometime.
But I'll say this about Tate though.
He said what?
Blazers are locked in. They have everybody's favorite community.
So I'll say this in straight up, you know what I'm saying? Like, as far as
yes, one, thank you. I caught it after I said it, but y'all know what I mean. I'm talking about players, guys, dog.
But as far as like guard play, you know, Sean, Tate, and Jordan, you know what I'm saying? All 3 of those guys are some unstoppable guys. So it's kind of like it's one of those things, man. It's like it's hard because Gino can go at any time.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just because I've seen Gino score 40.
Mhm.
So
And we haven't had an outburst like that from Gino
No.
this season, so he's due for one.
and I did talk to Gino, and Gino said, "I'm gonna be in the gym all week this week."
Let me tell you something. Gino has been in the league at least 6 or 7 seasons now. And if we count his time on the Light of the World, then more like 8, probably about 8. And in that time, he's been to 1 championship with Light of the World, I think. He was
They
on that,
lost to the Heat, I
and
think.
they lost to the Heat.
Yeah.
He was another championship with against Black Ice, lost that championship. Gino has been like almost getting there for a long time. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what he does in this game to like, is he gonna make sure he walk away with the championship this time? Because he been right there for a minute now. And even the years that he didn't get to the championship, they've always been in the playoffs. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But
And then another thing is Shaq gonna be on one again. Because Shaq was on one.
I'll tell you something.
This is why I'm saying, dude, give me a quarter, I'll flip a coin. And you know why I like it like
Now
this?
Champ asked a good question.
What's up?
He said, question, are the X factors for each team in this game going something? The icon is blocking the thing.
He's got the big eyes like this.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
he's talking about Zebo for the Blazers.
Yeah.
And Juan said Zebo for the Blazers and Jamon for.
Yes.
That's actually
those
great.
are X factors.
Why are we gonna have you on the couch more next year?
They have X factors.
They do.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so
it's really about who activates.
Give me a quarter, let me flip a coin.
All right.
So because I have to flip a coin, I'm just gonna go with the number.
So you said your coin landed on Blazers. Okay, I got you.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, it's like it's just a good matchup.
Gotcha.
And at the end of the day, take my Wolverine hat off and put on my Sky West hat. I wanted to be a 1-point game.
Not fast.
You know
Come
what I'm saying?
To the wire. Absolutely.
Like I wanted to be a dog fight because, hey man, that's good for TV. That's good for Sky West. Just good for competition. You know what I'm saying?
Here's the thing. They said, Juan said, if Shaq don't come off the 3-point line and start posting up, they're gonna get spanked. If it was any other player, I would say, yeah, you're probably right. But we're talking about
he won a 3-point contest.
I mean, bro, he's been proven.
He's proven
all season.
He hit a couple on us, splashed a couple.
Bro,
on
and
us.
the thing is, it's like some of the ones. One of them was on top 10. It wasn't just a catch and shoot.
Exactly.
He was drifting left from the 3-point, and just let that mug go. Like, I don't know, Juan. I agree. I get what you're saying because that definitely taps into the mismatch aspect of it. Well, not mismatch, but it creates more problems when Shaq is playing down low. But yeah, I can't say take away his weapon though, because that's a weapon of his.
Yeah,
and it stretches the floor.
He can pull your big out.
Exactly, and it stretches the floor.
And so, Champ said he's gonna make his decision on game day.
He said, "Champ, we know who you picking. Shut up."
See, this is what I like. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's flip a coin. Flip a coin. I got respect for both teams. I just think it's. I just want a dog fight, man. I want a dog fight, and I want y'all. Okay, 12-minute quarters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are we stopping on every?
We already know we're gonna talk about that offline.
We discussed that. Yeah,
we'll discuss that, man.
But y'all will have 12-minute quarters. So
also, are we gonna see a Tarver and Deshaun appearance in this championship?
Hey, we praying for Tarver because I think he got in the car.
Oh yeah,
accident.
he did. Yeah. He did total his car. So yeah, prayers for our brother Joe Tarver. By the way, y'all throw some prayers in the chat or whatever the case may be, because I know he gonna go back and watch. So
he said Zebo's gun got more bullets. I ain't gonna front, man. Zebo, man.
Hey man, look, listen.
It's just man. But then Jamon,
It's like literally for every person you can name somebody on the other
That's
team
what
to
I'm
kind of match. So
saying,
it's just kind of
man.
like,
that's what I'm saying. I mean,
yeah.
I'm telling you, it's just gonna be a great game.
Kiana said
Look,
we want to see Wade in the championship.
Look,
Oh yeah, Alicia been quiet.
look, Alicia, she quiet because it's hard to
Shut up.
choose.
Yeah, honestly.
See, it ain't just me. It ain't just me. I'm telling you, it's a rough game. But why you thinking? I'm gonna go ahead and plug in. We're gonna have full everything. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go back there and get your meals, all of that stuff. We are supposed to be doing some kid stuff, right?
Oh yeah, we gotta talk about that too.
Yeah.
So yeah, go ahead. Before the game, or do you want me to talk about it? So
Yeah. You go ahead and talk about that.
it's like we both just did like this.
Yeah. Hey.
Science.
You wanna go?
All right. So before the championship, just so y'all know what the schedule looks like. So the game starts at 4:30, but from 3 to 4. So y'all know, the kids be dying to get out on the floor. And a lot of times we have to pull them off for safety reasons, all that kind of stuff like that. But we definitely want to tap more into the community side of SkyWest and all that kind of stuff. So if y'all know kids, I'm gonna put a flyer out about this as well. But if y'all know kids, you all's kids, and as y'all also know, we plan to start tapping into some more stuff with kids as well. So this is just gonna kind of be like a little starter thing or whatever. But from 3 to 4, the gym's gonna be open, and we're gonna be doing like some games with kids and parents. So like we may do like relays and where the kid
dribble relay or something.
Like the dribble relay between the cones, or like your kid has to dribble down, dribble back, and then you, the parent, has to make the shot. Like things like that. Just to kind of connect us and the community, and just kind of just get revved up and excited for the game. And then from 4 o'clock to 4:30, players will have the court to themselves, for warm up and all that kind of stuff like that. But we just wanted to do something just with the we closing out the season, so we just want to do something fun with the kids. And so you all please be here at 3 o'clock. Bring y'all's kids, invite kids. We're gonna have a little something for everybody. So it's gonna be a fun day. So yeah,
giveaways,
all the above,
stuff like that. So but yeah, bring your people out, man. Let's pack this place out. If you love what we do, if you love SkyWest, you know what I'm saying, come support. Get your people to come, get your homeboys to come. These people that have been talking about coming to SkyWest to play basketball, man. Get your people to come.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pack this place out. And let's get this South Side. Let's get it rocking. You know what I'm saying? Bring your people. Coaches, anybody that's not in the play. I ain't in the championship game. You know what I'm saying? But all the coaches, man, we want you guys to be here full force, just in support of the league, in general. Let's show our brotherhood, let's show our togetherness, come and support us, as a entity in itself. We just gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. We still waiting on Alicia's peak though.
We gave you time now.
I think it is going to be a good game. I definitely do want a dog fight. You said 1 point. I was thinking 2. No, in my head, I was like, it's going to be a 2-point difference. I already know.
Hey, well, almost every playoff game, like except for that one with the Blazers and Warriors, they was all close like that. So we might get our wish.
Yeah. Hey, Backus, you'll be there. Hey, Backus, by the way, hey, come to the game, Backus. You and your wife, you will have your Backus report shirts. You guys deserve that. You deserve it because you work so hard, and your wife deserves it because she supports you so hard. You know what I'm saying? So y'all will have y'all's Backus report shirts. That was really made in mind of you guys. That's my thought process. Any way I can kind of give back to help the people that's helped us, so hey, please be here. DJ said he's inviting his grandmas.
Yeah, so hey, that's what we want, man. We
want everybody out here, man. All your friends, man. Tell them to come out. Like I said, we're gonna have the food, we're gonna have everything. And yes, we will have the burgers that
Lance said.
that Lance. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Lance loved the burger so much. I think he bought 4. So we appreciate your support, Lance. Then he bought 2 raw burgers that he was like, I'll take them home and cook them myself. It was crazy, man. So but yeah, so we'll be there full force. And I think my wife even mentioned something about actually keeping it open because it's just one game, actually keeping it open a little bit after the game. So even the players that played in the game can actually get some food and stuff like that as well. So just wanted to hold on. What happened? He said, "Can I get a burger shirt?"
I cannot.
Dang, Lance, it's like that. Oh man. But yeah, man, y'all. He said I ate him today too. Laugh out loud. But yeah, man, yeah, y'all come support and do your thing. What's going on?
They're still waiting on Alicia's pick. Though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I got Blazers.
All right.
There it is. We did, yeah.
Well, all right, y'all. We done crossed the 10 o'clock mark. Let's go on and get these awards and get out of here.
Yeah. This need to be quick. I need to go. I'm tired.
All right, we got Defensive Player of the Year.
Mason. Next.
The 6.
Well, look, Tate threw some other names out. Tate said Mason, Josh, and said in that order.
We have to give it to say because yeah. You said Josh too?
Mm-hmm. You said Josh.
I think I was
a little generous, but I'll go with it.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, 6th Man of the Year.
It was Quinn,
right? It was Quinn.
But now we got
between James, Lance,
yeah.
Who else comes off?
Those were the 2 names that were thrown out the most too. I think. Of course, all the Blazers want Lance. You know what I'm saying, to be it. If y'all have any other names besides James and Lance, since my boy Q is a starter, y'all let me know. I said other than James and Lance. We have Lance already. Other than James and Lance. Other than.
It's the way they're still typing the names, like guys. Other than.
Other than.
So apparently, all right, we can move on.
Next.
Most Improved Player.
That was always the hard one.
That one was the hard one. I still like Barlow for Most Improved. Again, only because I feel like he went up another level this year. Last year, he definitely played well. But this year, it's like we literally were talking about this man every single week.
DJ, they're shouting for DJ as well.
DJ
as the Most Improved.
Backer said DJ from the Chargers.
Oh, DJ
from the Chargers for what?
6 man. I guess he's
still talking for 6 man. Okay, yeah. I was like,
I think he's still talking 6 man.
How do I invest into the league?
Oh man, we need to get you our numbers.
We put. I'll do it right here. I'm gonna put the SkyWest email in the chat, and honestly, you can just email us there, and then we'll go from there. Appreciate that too, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely appreciate that. DJ has had 5 years to improve. Really, they were saying DJ is the next. DJ said he's the most improved player.
That's what I was saying. I think so. The other DJ, we was talking about the other DJ.
Other DJ is for 6 man.
Okay, gotcha. Who else for most improved though?
So right now I got Barlow. Backus. Now, mind you, this is not a playoff award,
right?
But Backus said earlier that he said Gary has found his way into most improved, but that was a playoff performance, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course it did, Luigi. That's how we get y'all paid eventually. We got to get that.
Yeah. So we got DJ and Barlow. I don't have any other names. Like I'm trying, and the reason we're doing this, y'all, is because we're trying to give you guys a chance to have input on who actually can be nominees as
They
well.
said DJ has been in the league for 6 years. He is not getting most improved. That's crazy.
Hey.
Do you put and granted, I know he hadn't been getting as much PT, but the times that he has played, I feel has been effective. Do you put Showtime in the most improved category from last season to this season?
That's a hard one because when he did get in, he was productive, but it's just, was it enough? Did he get in enough? Get enough playing time?
True.
You get what I'm saying? Like
TJ said the last 2 seasons, six bands has been the same. Lango? Because Lango was last year.
Oh, he going back to 6 man.
Yeah, he went back to 6 man. Yeah. All right. Next award.
Rookie of the year.
Sean. Well, Panthers, Sean.
Then you got Kel.
Yeah.
Then you got Sean.
Blazer Sean. So we're officially saying Sean he played enough games to be in the running.
I think so.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I agree too. I'm just making sure.
Omar.
They said Amari. Juan, which Amari? You talking about Amari on the Wolves? Because I would definitely say no.
No,
He's been averaging the same.
This is rookie of the year. Oh, you talking about what is he talking about?
I think Juan is talking about most improved.
No, he's
Sean, Kel, Omar for rookie of the year.
Yeah. Sean. So both
he
Sean.
said Sean, S-H-U-N. So he's talking about Panthers Sean, Fireball.
Yeah.
He's talking about Fireball, Kel, and Omar.
Okay. Omar and Sean from the Blazers as well.
From the Blazers, yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I'm seeing the same. Kel, Omar, Kel Carter, Sean, Omar, bro. Yeah, so Sean, Omar. I do think it's kind of crazy that. Never mind. I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. All right. Where we at now?
MVP.
Jordan Tate. I'm still, I gotta fight for at least one of my players. I'm still throwing shot in there.
Yeah, Jordan Tate shot. That's not, to me, that's not
a
that's not crazy to throw shot in there too. Yeah. So Jordan Tate shot. I'm trying to go through all the teams to make sure. I know the Titans said they felt Don Julio should be thrown in that conversation as well.
So let's sit on that for a second. So the games he was there, yes. But
DJ, I love y'all, but I have to be up early tomorrow. I'm not doing it. I would love to, but I am not staying up tonight. So we got a lot of Jordan.
So in terms,
gotta give it to Tate. He in the championship, but it's a regular season award though.
Yeah, we have to keep that in mind. It's a regular season award. I can't
understand which Titan said that. It was like 2 weeks ago. When we started talking about the awards. They were advocating for Don Julio.
So I'll say this. I'll say he should have a hat in it because I do think without him they did look a little different. You know what I'm saying? With him, they did look a lot better. So if you're looking at it in terms of valuable player, you get what I'm saying? So I would say Now, at the end of the day, I don't think he's leading in the category, but we can throw his name in there.
So they said, if y'all all gonna name guys that only scored a ball, y'all need Offensive Player of the Year award, MVP, categories. Dunn and Tate scores a high clip. So then, who would you say, Juan? Oh, that's why he was okay. I get it now. Never mind. That's why he was saying. That's why he was saying Jordan, because he was saying Jordan does more than just score the ball.
Yeah. Well, we're not. These are candidates with the S. Candidates. So we're not trying to make a decision for you guys. I'm not trying to say, hey, we got to choose only Jordan. We're not doing that. We're it's going to be a few players to vote on. So if that's your opinion, you can spit that. But, you know.
So Shaq threw something else in there. He said, if we're going purely off numbers, it's got to be Tate or Rashad. So basically, he's saying if we talking about just scoring, it's got to be Tate or Rashad. Because Jordan, now granted, Jordan still averaged 20-something this year.
Yeah, he was up there too.
He still averaged 20-something, but what I get it though, Tate and Rashad been putting up monster numbers all season as well. So if we're going just off of that, then yeah. All right. So,
but see, this is the thing. We're not going off of that because we only have how many votes?
One.
All right. So here we go. We only have one vote. So
coaches and owners do the voting, by the way, for the record. No, don't put Jordan stats in this chat because we're gonna close this out. But before we close this out, we are gonna shout out Sky West After Dark. What?
Coach of the Year.
Oh, my bad. All right, Coach of the Year.
So this is I'm going to preface this statement. Okay. A lot of people are talking about y'all talking about Champ, but Champ didn't make it to the playoffs. I'm like, it's a season award. You know what I'm saying? It's a season award. I understand everybody's sentiments. You know what I'm saying? Champ did take a big L in the play-in. I do understand that. So,
and also that's not a valid excuse this year. A 6-4 team didn't make the playoffs.
Exactly.
So that's not a valid excuse this year. I mean, the top 5 teams were, I mean, it was airtight. Top 6. So
I mean, my thing is like I've said Champ, and now I will say in years past though we have given it to the coach with the most wins. So
what are y'all laughing at?
Somebody said
Community Coach
Dwight.
Bruh, they can't. Are we really having that conversation? Are we really having that conversation? Because
DJ, exercise some patience. Jeez, let other people talk.
But we have over the past years, you know, given it to the coach with the most wins a lot of times. So we do have to throw Miguel's name in there. Got to throw him in there, you know, because of the most wins. But, you know, it's a voting system. So got to do that. Do not throw my name in there at all.
Dude, don't listen to Sky, y'all. Don't listen
throw
to
my name in there at all. I didn't even want it last year, so don't
listen to him. Don't listen. And that's a CEO order. Don't listen to him. Because my thing is, I understand your position, and I'm going to say this publicly. I understand your position, but you still do the job. So screw that. Like I get you, and we appreciate your humility. But if they want to throw your name in the hat and it's deserved, you deserve it. All right. Thank you. Appreciate that. And then, DJ said Mason is the Warriors coach. Stop. Anyway.
But yeah, so I would say those are my top 2 though. Champ and Miguel.
Champ, Miguel. I will also say I have to throw that Backus Tyler combo in there as well, just to see with one how they put that team together, and then honestly the way they coached them. I think they utilized the pieces well. The substitutions were done well. The right people were in at the end of games. Games where they didn't have a deep bench. You know, they managed the floor well and all that kind of stuff like that. So I definitely got to throw that back as Tyler combination in there as well. So yeah, those would be my three, and I think we try to do at least four, and my fourth would be Faust.
Yeah, Faust did a good job with the Warriors. They made it. If we want to talk about making it to the playoffs and all of that stuff, they made it to the playoffs.
No,
and
we can't have a double standard.
I know,
we can't have double.
But this is the thing about them though. The Warriors didn't win that many games last year. You know what I'm saying? And they turned around. That team turned around. So I got to throw Faust's name in there as well. I have to. So if it's gonna be four, we got to throw his name in there
for sure. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, before we close out, is there any more before I do this? Because I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna let you close. No,
she
out.
wanted to say something about Dwight. Go ahead. Yeah, you did. You wanted to talk about the community. Because he done coached 3 teams
in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks, he was like, "All right, well, they number one. They winning. Let me go over here." Yeah. We good. Yeah. All right, yeah. Let's go, Cal.
And nah, Sunday he was like, "It's nice to have a team that listens." So you know.
Hey. Anyway, we are about to shut this down, but SkyWest After Dark, DJ already put it in the chat.
Yeah.
It's going down at 10:45. For those that may ask, what is SkyWest After Dark? It is basically like a players only type situation.
No, that's not the name of it.
What?
That's not the name of it.
What is the name of it?
It's gonna be Let's Hoop After Dark. Needs to be official.
Okay, well, we'll talk. Well, again, offline conversation. Yep. But anyway, as it is currently known, until official, it is currently known as SkyWest After Dark. So they're gonna be on there. They're gonna be talking about, all the stuff we've talked about tonight. But it's a lot more unfiltered. It's a lot more like, we give you all the PR version here. But if y'all want to hear from, they bring players on. Like we were talking about the game without Said tonight, so they might bring Said on to talk about that.
Yeah.
You may get some, like what happened last week. You had teams that were in the upcoming matchup talking trash to each other. Just fun stuff. So y'all go check out DJ and Juan over there with SkyWest After Dark.
Yep.
But yeah,
y'all give me some cliff notes because
it's tempting.
I want to go on there, but man, I gotta wake up early, and I know if I go on,
they averaging about 2:30.
Yeah,
3 o'clock.
I know if I, because the first time I went on, my wife was like, "You was down there talking, and you didn't get me to go to bed and let you down there talking to them." I was like, "Well, my marriage is more important." So
that's right.
I want to make sure, I do my duty as a husband, So,
right.
But I love y'all though. I love y'all for real. Like for real, man. If I can hang with y'all, but this 40+ life different. Tell y'all that now.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's hard to turn it off. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you get caught up. It's hard to turn it off because they're very entertaining. It's good. Like I said, a lot of good conversation happens. So, but yeah, Alicia, I'm gonna turn this over to you, man.
All right. Well, y'all be sure to tune in to After Dark. Tell a friend to bring somebody on Sunday so y'all can get some good food, a good game, and bring the kids too so they can have a little fun because we finna be lit and we finna turn up on Sunday. Hey. But that has been a wrap for this episode of Let's Hoop. We out. Peace.
We out. Later.
That's all right. Oh, man.
Are we out?